Hey everyone, my name is Michael and we're Rainbow Wing Cards and Collectibles. We're a store whose goal is to open the world's most immersive Pokemon store experience possible, and I'm here to tell you why. I have loved Pokemon ever since I was a kid, from watching the show to playing the Game Boy games to going to see the first movie in theaters and even collecting the cards. I mean, I collected the toys, VHS tapes, plush, everything I could get my hands on. And that just never really stopped. I even remember back in 2013 when Pokemon The Origin was first coming out and they were teasing it. I was beyond excited to have an anime that actually felt like the Pokemon games come to life. It felt as though the Pokemon anime was growing up with me for the first time. Then in 2016, Pokemon hit a massive resurgence with the release of Pokemon Go and Pokemon XY Evolutions, the TCG set that re-released the base set cards. Up until then, I was still playing the games really religiously, but I had fallen out of collecting the cards for a long time. But then with that XY Evolution set, I fell back into collecting cards hard. And as the years went on, Pokemon cards have just gotten better and better art, until the point now where the cards feel like an extension of the Pokemon world itself. And that's the part that really fuels me and why I love Pokemon so much. The world, the Pokemon that live in it, and how the humans interact with them. Some of my all-time favorite Pokemon cards are like this, where it shows routes evolving through time and its owner growing up right along with it. It just makes me so nostalgic and emotional and brings me back to the first time playing Pokemon Yellow on the Game Boy and exploring the Kanto region with Pikachu as my partner. And apart from the mainline games, I always felt more in love with the spin-off games like Pokemon Snap or Hey You Pikachu or even Pokemon Go that made me feel more like a part of the world of Pokemon. So that brings me to Rainbow Wing Cards and Collectibles. Our goal for this store is to make it a truly immersive experience, both for kids that are getting into the franchise today and for adults that are nostalgic for their childhood. I want you to walk into our store and actually feel as though you've walked into the world of Pokemon. Not just with having a bunch of cool Pokemon products, which we will, but I want you to feel like you really stepped into Kanto region itself. From areas of the store like a choose your own starter adoption plush center, to a wild grass area that will have cardboard cutouts of tall grass and trees with life-size Pokemon in it, to even a doorbell that will ring when you first walk into the store that makes it sound like the Pokemon Center healing theme. Aside from the feeling of the overall world itself, the other big reason I want to open the store is the state of the Pokemon hobby today. The act of scalping since Pokemon has had this huge rise in success has made it near impossible for kids to actually enjoy the hobby. Seeing grown adults fight over boxes of Pokemon cards at 6 in the morning for them to resell later, just for kids to come into the store after school and find empty shelves, genuinely breaks my heart. We're not sure if everything we're going to implement into the store just yet, but we're going to do our best to make it a safe space for kids getting into the hobby. We want to make it to where scalpers can't just buy all of our inventory, and we want to make sure that anytime a kid walks in, they will have packs they can buy for a good price. I want them to actually come in and enjoy the experience of the Pokemon world. Now, I did mention it in the last video, but we're a ways away from opening an actual brick and mortar store. So all of our stuff is going to be online for the time being until we make enough profit to actually do that. In the meantime though, we are hard at work at making content for you guys, planning our store, making our website, building up our inventory, and more to bring Rainbow Wing Cards and Collectibles to life. Thank you for being part of our journey.